Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I might not be posting as much because I got in an actual job. Sadly, it's not my Etsy store, but I still love the job. So I'm going to show you how I clean my resin tools. You're going to need a lot of tape. And luckily with all the silicone stuff, nothing sticks to it unless it's resin. So this tape is just regular clear packaging scotch tape. So you can do this a couple of different ways. You can do the strips like I'm doing. You just smooth them down. You just slowly peel it, and it's very satisfying. But sometimes you might still have like wet resin on there that you might not know is actually on there. So I've heard, I haven't tried this myself, you can put your mat in the freezer for a little bit and it supposedly hardens, and then you can use this method and it comes right off. Now, to get the more stuck on things like I'm trying to do, I actually wrapped it around my hand. You know how we've all done it, like way back whenever. And it helps me get the smaller pieces, and I can put a lot more pressure into how I'm picking up all this resin debris. Now, when it comes to cleaning my stuff, I'm not exactly striving for super perfection, but this stuff, after a while, it builds up and it starts to get really hard to take off. But if you have like the metal tools that I use and stuff, I'll show you a little neat trick. That's me going to throw away my trash. We'll move forward. Okay, so now that I washed my hands because I found some wet resin, I actually decided I wanted to wipe this off just in case. Water doesn't really do a lot to get resin off, but it was great for my hands. So you should always invest in hobby clippers. Now, these aren't like rose clippers or regular clippers. No, these are clippers for like Gundam models and Zoid models and just models like D&D, whatever, miniatures, because they are so sharp and they are so great for everything. I've actually had these clippers for a pretty long time and they are still really good. I'm still not perfect with camera. So, as you can see me trying to show, my stirrer stick is got layers and layers and layers. So what you do is you gotta kind of cut right on it because you're trying to make a crack in that resin. Resin's super hard. So once you can finally make a crack, you scrape. Does it hurt the metal? No. Does it get the resin off? Yes. And look how nice and smooth that looks. It's almost like brand new. Unfortunately, like the little gem is a little sticky, but look, there's no resin and it still stirs. Now, my poker tip, whatever you want to call it, it also has a lot of residue. So you just pick up those clippers and you do the exact same thing. Obviously, the little spoon tool doesn't have any resin on it. I try not to stir with it. So you just kind of wipe it off with the wet paper towel. And of course, with the silicone or silicone, however you want to say it, tools, you just pull back and you peel it. And it's just, I find it very pleasing and comforting and relaxing to just peel this stuff off. Next is my little measuring cups. They never stay clean. But I'm going to show you what I do. I take more of this tape, invest in tape, and I kind of wrap it around my finger. So if you go in that way, it doesn't really work. I mean, it's working, but there's a better, efficient way. Yeah, you just turn them inside out, and then bloop, 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 oh, bloop. Oh, yes. So pretty, so clean. Ignore my bloop bloops. I'm very tired. And ta-da is almost brand new, minus all the glitter. Oh, so pretty. So I am currently waiting for the next Disney Sophie and Toffee box. It is going to be the Cinderella. If you look at everybody who does resin, you know what's going to be inside the box. So I probably don't need to do the I'm going to unveil this box video, which is fine. My jewelry videos are slowing down a little because I've kind of run out of ideas, I guess. I wish I was just a craftier person, and I'm not. I can only craft as much as my brain will let me do. But I do have some really cool ideas with the Cinderella stuff. So that's where a whole bunch of the new videos are going to start. Now, I did also record another video that I'm going to edit, and it's me making a semi okay necklace. I'm not very happy with it, but it's there. Thanks.